me sound communist or anything, and I still would say the same thing if I won $10 million from lottery tomorrow. Like I know I don't deserve 10 million bucks just because I got lucky with numbers, man. Like I don't deserve that. Like I would with 10 million bucks, like I'd give most of it away, man. Like 9 million, I give like $9,500,000 to my family, and I'll pay my student loan off, and I'll take $200,000 in my bank account, and I'll buy. That's all I really need, and $100,000 just to spend for on things. Like I don't need a Yeah, man, I just need a reasonable amount of money so I don't have to worry about bills and feel like, feel low when I compare myself to people I used to know who are millionaires, Like, other than that, yeah, it's just like, this Tim, what the fuck are you gonna do with $100 million anyway? Like, it's just like a number sitting in your bank account. Like, are you gonna really spend like more than yeah, you can do anything with the world, man. Like really, you can. But 100 million, and then you get up to billions, and like what Elon Musk is what 100 billions. What does he? What the fuck are you gonna do with all that money, man? Like seriously, fuck,
Yep.
man. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Money is a concept again. Like I never. I was. I only learned the importance of money way too late because I was born rich. But I know how important it is now. But I still don't think money is the way to to judge someone's worth in life. Like I've talked to people who've been cleaning for 20 years, and they are smarter than a lot of teachers I've been taught by at school. A lot of trainers at work. They know more about life inside and out because they've been through more shit, and they yeah, and they also know they are much more insightful with everything than someone who has been working who's been a CEO for 40 years and has $450 million. Because they've never this yeah, like they've never been. A lot of people have never been through anything. Like they've never been through hardship. They've never been through a divorce. They've never lost a child. They've never lost a parent.
I
They've
actually have
never
to use a specific
they've never
camera.
been assaulted. They've never been betrayed. They haven't been through any, they've never been to prison.
Mm.
They've never, like been, like lied to and defamed. They've never been like they've never been through any of it, and everything that all these people go through, like, and never get respected for the hardship they go through. They just only get pitied. Yeah, they only get pitied, and they turn into either patients or put on medication by their doctors and then addicted to the medication. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like they're not really depressed, but like there's nothing else that they can do. Like when they have no chances in life, and they end up overanalyzing themselves. They're thinking, "What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?" And they go to the doctor, and then like, "I think something's wrong with me because nothing in my life is going well. Nothing is going my way. Maybe there's something wrong with me." And the doctor would be like, "Maybe you're depressed. How about you try this?" And then you start taking medication, and then you get side effects, and then you start developing another illness, you know, and then you have to take another medication, and then yeah, and well, it's all a fucking business because chemical, chemistry, and all that medication is a pharmaceutical industry is a business. Cosmetic cosmetic and a lot of medical care is a business too. You know, the doctors get like, like uh, $1 million to $2 million salary on average. They push one button on their computer, and your whole life is destined, like for the next how many so years of whatever medication you're on. You know, and that medication doesn't necessarily mean is the correct one for you, because that interview you had over 5 minutes with one person, like who has a piece of paper like framed on his wall because he was smart enough and respectfully, studied enough to be qualified to prescribe you their drug. Yeah, and fame. With fame comes stress. Kurt Cobain, Heath Ledger, Michael Jackson, Robin Williams. Um, they all died because of medication. Robin Williams killed himself because the antidepressants he was taking and all these other things made him even more depressed. And he went through a divorce, and he, I think, like Chris Benoit, the wrestler, steroids, like yeah, it's because of the chemicals that they were not supposed to be given, that the doctors like have the power to give. And Heath Ledger was, he thought he had anxiety. I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. I Yeah, yeah, benzos is like, yeah, for anxiety. Yeah, yeah. Opiates. What kind of opiates did he have with benzos? Yeah, yeah. Apparently, Bruce Lee also like died because of a bad mixture of drugs, and including marijuana and some kind of painkiller, and I'm guessing there was something else too, and that didn't mix properly, and then something happened in his brain, like an edema or something, and that's why he died. Like Marilyn Monroe also overdosed, like was it sleeping pills, and yeah, I don't know. There's probably 100 other very famous people who died because of drugs, and that's why that's why I just like don't I just because someone is a doctor or a judge or something like that, I don't I don't listen to them. Like whatever that comes out of their mouth doesn't mean it's the truth. Doesn't mean it's yeah yeah, and everybody has their own opinion. Like and a lot of people play God, man. Like they think yeah a lot of yeah a lot of people play God. They think they know everything about everyone, and like they don't. They just don't. They're biased. They have their own principles, and they're filtered, and they judge you based on their own delicate sensibilities and like religious beliefs and political orientation and sexual orientation and everything like that. And the other ones, that's and when people like that who are so biased and so filtered become powerful people, they become dangerous, man. like a judge, like presiding over criminal and civil cases, who has very strong, yeah, yeah, who have very strong religious beliefs and very strong left or right wing political orientations. They can be dangerous, man. They can put the wrong people in jail. They can give the wrong sentences, and they can set rapists and murderers and pedophiles free. Like based on the color of someone's skin, like um, how they look from far away. Like if they think they look like guilty from far away from certain angles. Like it's just so the human mind they is just so limited and it's so self righteous, man, that I just don't trust anybody's thoughts anymore, bro. Like I've been through so much shit because not just because of because like yeah, that's how fucking analytical I am, man. I don't even trust what I think sometimes. I'm like I think something and then but I'm self aware enough to think, why am I thinking this? Oh, okay, that's why I'm thinking that. Because I'm, this or that, or
All
because
right.
someone told me this and someone trained me this way and programmed me this way because my family's like that. And I know
I'm gonna
already.
dip out for a little bit, Keith. I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, and then that's the difference between me and someone like who doesn't think about look in the mirror and think why.